Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna do a huge doodle. And it's a doodle that I didn't plan in any way, because when you do a doodle there's not supposed to be there's not any recipe of how to do a doodle or something like that. Just do it. Do some lines, do some scribbles and some black and color something in and shade something, whatever pops into your head. Just do it. Maybe you've seen people talk on the phone and they sit while they're talking on the phone, they do some doodles on a little piece of paper and they don't really know what they're doing. They just do it. And that's what I did here. And it took about 7 hours, and I boiled it all down to about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. And when I draw and when I doodle and being creative on paper, I listen to music. And I'm into the classic music, rock, classic rock, and old school stuff from the 60s and the 70s. This modern stuff, nope, it's not me at all. And sometimes I also listen to an audio book. Is it called an audio book? I don't know. But mostly music. I like that when I draw. And I'm just being as creative as I can as possible, But this time, when I was drawing this huge doodle, suddenly I got kind of stuck in the middle of it. I just went totally blank. I didn't know at all what to put on the paper. So I had to stop for a few hours. But I went back to the paper and I tried again, and it came along quite nicely, I think. But sometimes you can suddenly stop. You can't be creative at all. You just block out something. I don't know how to say it, but... And that is what happens, I guess. We just gotta live with that, People who are being creative in any way, no matter if it is drawing or making stuff out of clay, I don't know. I suppose it could happen to everyone. But we just have to live with it, right? It happens. Normally I don't use pencils that often, and in this case I don't use pencils. I only use a black pen. But it doesn't mean I never use pencils at all. Sometimes I do. But I think it's a mood thing. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I know people might say you draw funny looking stuff, things you can't really explain. I know. But sometimes I feel like drawing superheroes, and I do that. It really all depends on what kind of mood you're in. And the mood I'm in right now is a black and white mood, inking stuff on my paper. I really enjoy that. And it's always a good thing to draw some kind of smoke, clouds, whatever, when you don't know what to draw. Draw some smoke. That's a nice thing. Or a circle with some pointy things coming out of it. And shade a little bit. And there's a lot of ways to shade things. Like I'm shading this circle here. I might do a tutorial on how to shade in my way. I don't know if it's the right way, but it's my way. Or the highway. I don't really know why I said that. No, I don't. It sounded really weird, right? But anyway, When I'm drawing, I can sit down and I can draw for 4, 5, maybe 6 hours straight. I don't know if you guys can do that. I can't do it every time. Sometimes I only draw for about an hour and I stop and take a break. And sometimes I don't even draw for a whole week. But it's a rare thing. And sometimes I suddenly get an idea of something I want to draw later on. While drawing this, I want to draw something. Oh, I'm gonna draw it on this side of the paper. But I'm not finished doing what I'm doing at the moment. And when I'm done and I'm about to move on to another area on the paper to draw what I thought about, sometimes I forget it. And I'm like, what was it? I suddenly had an idea, right? But I forgot it. It happens a lot. And while shading this circle, I was wondering how it would look like if I shaded the whole circle, you know? Shade it all in. So it was a bit of a risk to do that. But I think it went okay. So, and of course do some dots, a few dots and some clouds. It all works. And do a little funny doodly thing. And another good thing is, when you're done drawing something, sometimes it's a good thing to make the background totally black. It has a nice pop to it, you know? It makes the drawing pop. And I made a lighthouse too. Yeah. I really do hope all you guys enjoyed this drawing. And I'll be back with some other videos soon. Bye.